We're good, Avalos. Don't worry.
Lee Sin looks like he went top.
I was logged in on two computers at once, and I guess one of them got booted. Okay, we got some shenanigans at mid here. Lee Sin Sonic waving to something. Ari has to go way back. Yeah, Ari went down to flashing red health there on something, but managed to not use flash.
Got harassed probably by Lee Sin in a barrel.
I guess maybe
Gragas.
he went safeguard and then Sonic wave. So now Soraka holding mid here. Just happened to be there after warding.
The advantage of Lee Sin too is, to close that distance, he doesn't always have to land the resonating strike. Sometimes he can just, safeguard to his own friendly opponent and close the distance that way.
Gragas looking to damage the tower, but Gangplank scares him away.
Yes, indeed.
Soraka doing okay at getting some last hits under the tower.
Soraka right now 1-0-0, Dude so good, was the only
Real
one to get
terror.
that turret kill.
So, nothing scarier than Fed support.
So that kind of means that turret dive was pretty successful in my opinion. I mean, if the support is the one that ends up with the kill, not as bad as if you feed an AD or something like that. So by killing an AD and only giving up a kill to a support, good move for blue team.
But they got more momentum. They get that gold generating item sooner. That's a lot of profit down the road.
Could be.
Could be. It's a lot of wards.
Looks like Gragas is going to go back. Let's see what he's going to buy. Probably going to.
He's got that early catalyst again. This guy likes early Rod of Ages as opposed to like 5 Doran's rings.
Yeah, Lee Sin jumping to his own teammate in the bush. Will he be invisible? I think they saw that.
Yeah, they're already backing up. He's got the time warp on him. Free Tempest.
There we go.
And red buff hits.
And he wants another kill. Dragon's back to his team. He's going to get time bombed. But oh my gosh, great.
Big burst from Sivir there.
Tristana might fall to Sivir. Sivir is on the hunt, chasing down Tristana. Great speed up by Zilean, but Zilean's going to surely fall for that, giving up that red.
Yeah, heroic sacrifice by
the purple
Zilean.
team is closing down here.
Here
Ari, I expect some Ari dashes. You are not going to be able to escape Tristana. Great move by Ari. Great response. Purple team picking up a triple kill there.
Probably an unnecessary flash, but it looked cool because it was on stream.
Oh, so it's always cool to be flashy and jump in there with your
literally flashy on stream.
So potent. Gragas, meanwhile, in response, is going to push middle lane.
Here. Just push really hard. It looks like his barrel roll somehow missed these minions, though.
But this will be trouble, actually. Pirate has his slow plus Ari's charm.
And red buff.
Although Ari is stopped at Dragon for whatever reason.
Yeah, I guess.
Kennen, meanwhile, going back. Looks like Ari is DC'd.
Saying Ari is DC'd. But they don't know where she is, so it's probably not going to be free kill or anything.
And Sivir is DC'd.
Oh, Sivir as well. Having some more network problems at Tevenu here. And Gangplank doesn't need any help ganking that Gragas, I guess.
Yeah.
Not to underestimate that Lizard Elder buff.
Meanwhile, Zilean just straight farming.
Yeah, 5 creep kills on Zilean. He's now 20% ahead of Sivir. That much more farmed. Pretty scary.
Lee Sin's got to get out of this.
Oh,
he can chase down, but not enough mana for Gangplank to run this down anyways. Always the minor slow. Lee Sin's got moves.
Soraka was very early Oracle.
Yes,
here.
very smart.
Pretty
early
risky
Oracles,
move,
actually.
Especially since Soraka doesn't have flash.
I think it's pretty smart. It's going to open up a lot of ganks for Purple Team, and if they can kill some of these early turrets and gain some advantage that way,
well, I guess if you get it early enough, they might make a profit if they find enough wards even.
Well, I mean, really what it is just, you want to seal that early game, and they have about a 2K lead, so it's just about pushing that lead, building the snowball, and carrying it into mid-late game.
It looks like the creeps are at the point where Kennen can't auto-attack them after 2 tower shots. Just that awkward moment where you got to use an ability. Not a big deal to an energy champ like Kennen.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, it doesn't cost him mana. He can easily throw out a Shuriken or use his passive and then use Lightning Surge, so...
All right, Kennen with a vision ward at top.
Ooh, I like this pink ward. Actually, it's a play that I do a lot.
There's no wards, and Singe is vulnerable.
Yes.
But it is Singe. It's still going to be hard to gank because of that ultimate.
Lee Sin coming up knows there's no vision there, and they might be onto Singe, but Singe can pop his
electrical
out. The
surge.
safeguard to his own teammates. There we go. Will we get a drag kick back in?
Away.
There's the stun.
The super glue and Cannon Barrage, though.
There we go. There's the poison flipping.
The
regen.
You got to finish
so close. Oh, just gets it with that last Shuriken. Great teamwork by Blue right there.
Well, that was a skill
meanwhile,
shot,
had come bottom, looking for
something.
Going on bottom, but there's nothing there, and they've decided that hey, if there's 2 top, then we can do Dragon. Very smart for Purple Team.
Yeah,
if you do see the numbers in your favor, you should rotate and take another resource like Dragon. They do have the Oracle. They know that Blue Team cannot see this, so by giving up 1 kill top, they're actually going to get a Dragon, which is much more valuable.
Well, Gragas trying to push back.
So great job by Purple.
And, well, they don't know the progress on it because of Soraka's Oracle either. Gragas doesn't, well, has to guess totally by feel if he's going to be ganked now.
Heavy invade from Purple now.
And he takes mid-turret.
So, good work by Gragas. He
All
has
that extra
blue.
AD from
he gets
Rage.
charmed. Spirit Rush online.
Spirit
Makes
Rush
him run
again.
into that barrel.
And
There's the
that
explosive catch, but he jukes back
the
into
way.
them. Lee Sin coming
shield.
in. There's the slow. Trying to survive this.
Charm. Oh,
they got them on the run. Pirate jumping in for the kill. Picks up that blue buff. Can Lee Sin finish one of them up? But he's probably going to have help and a charm. So he'd be in a lot of trouble if he in danger. So he's going to have to back off. So great work by Purple
not
team.
Enough energy to 1v2 them
Singe actually catching Kennen up top finally. Toss him into some poison. Get him about half health.
Interestingly, Kennen has gone for Giant's Belt instead of the early Revolver here. It's like he's scared of a burst combo from Singed.
I think this Kennen, I think last time we've seen him play, he actually went Rylai Scepter first over the typical Revolver build, so that's probably what we're going to see here.
I can't remember now,
we're going to see Rylai Scepter
he was leaning against
into
AD,
Woda.
so I think he was leaning against the Gangplank, so that Dorn Shield came in handy. Now he's against the Singed, and he still goes Dorn Shield. That kind of surprised me.
Yeah, I really think it's just his normal build.
Just likes having a lot of health.
Sometimes, we do get into
maybe he's got spell
phase where we just get the same thing every time.
Or no, he's probably
a certain character.
Kennen Masteries usually go 9-0-21 for extra spell vamp, right? I know that's what Ego Ignaxio's guide said to do.
It really depends. You can actually go tanky too. There's a lot of ways. The new Masteries are very, very pliable to what you want to do with Kennen. Kennen is obviously a very versatile character.
Okay,
I think after the Woda nerf, maybe going for the extra spell vamp might be a good idea, but you can really go any way with it. And then
they're going on Soraka because she's alone, but
trying to punish her for placing a ward, but she doesn't care. Has that Oracles.
So that's the thing a lot of supports often forget. Oh, surprise safeguard by Lee Sin. They're not going to see him coming.
Over, maybe trying to sneak past some wards up top, but there's no wards. Oh,
here we go.
Wow,
Sivir all alone.
There's the slow.
Spell shield's the Tempest, but
Resonating Strike. Really wanted to get in there, but couldn't do it. That speed up from Zillion actually pretty potent. Gangplank not coming down with
Time
double
Warp
buff.
is really underrated. No credits.
And Ari coming in. There's the ult. Zillion looking really, really low. Will he ult anyone? That is the key here.
He's got to ult Lee Sin. Yeah, just in time. Gets that chrono shift.
Lee Sin will come back up, but he's surrounded by 4
plenty of health, even though
this will not
support
help him
Zillion.
Survive. Although
Will got that insurance policy on Ari. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, he's slow.
He got charmed. You can't get Dragon's Rage.
Gragas coming in, trying to protect him. Just barely misses.
Oh, very nice explosive cast.
Almost kills her. Resin Strike, Lee Sin still running away. Ari running up.
Gragas exhausted.
But she's on the back of the fight. She can hop over and get a kill if she is greedy.
Could start chaining rocket jumps, maybe. I think the purple team realizes this. They get really scared.
Oh no, they're gonna see him. There's
no, one more Sonic Wave and it's over for Ari.
On the hunt. Nope.
Wait, Lee Sin doesn't have Dragon's Rage ready, despite the short cooldown.
Purple team might back
out.
out.
Kennen with a bit of cool.
Uh-oh.
Maybe Kennen will clean up.
Rounded that corner, but he does not have vision.
Well, if he can see over, he could. No, they don't have boards. I can't see that.
Big kill potential, but Purple actually coming out of that without giving up a kill and getting 2 kills of their own. So Purple looking really solid at this point. 8-4 kills, still about a 2K lead. So
kind of close.
Not necessarily pulling away.
About only
Teleport
a dragon in
coming in top from Gragas. Wants to defend this turret. And meanwhile, Kennen coming up top. There's going to be a lot of stuns in here. Ignite goes down. Going to mitigate that ult from Singe. Trying to run away.
No flip.
Constantly running.
He
but
doesn't
he has
have flip anymore. Ignite. Ignite's gone. They can't finish it.
Will there be a barrel?
There's going to come down to one cast. Just can't blow it up in time.
Singe.
Gragas out of mana. He can't seal the deal.
The best trolling runaway character in top lane.
I bet he's not smart casting. That barrel looked kind of slow.
It was a little bit slow. But sometimes there's just that little bit of hesitation. Maybe he has guys
has a quick little drink. I guess they could try to. Yeah, they're turning around. They're going to turn on Gangplank here.
Gangplank would be smart to back off to his turret, which he is going to do.
Ari's probably going to push, seeing all these shenanigans up there.
Sivir is backing.
Ari landed a Sonic hard.
And he does last, and he has the red proc,
He's
and
cut off on every side, blowing into the wall.
Cooldown, such a low cooldown, such an effective ability.
There you go.
Pirate ult to try to protect himself, but Lee Sin actually might go down from this turret. Great safeguard away from there. It's going to get out of that range. Meanwhile, Ari pushing this middle turret hard. He knows that 3 is top. Blue should actually push down top turret at this point.
Yeah, they're just going to trade towers. Probably a good play.
It looks like he's just leaving Kennen. Sin should be there to defend this, and I don't think we can get back to middle in time. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, looks like Lee Sin's going to recall.
So Ari doing a smart move. Sivir actually went back. She looks like she has her best friend's sword, has 3 Dorn Blades and a Vampiric Scepter.
Well, so Tristana not far behind, though. Still got a BF Sword and Scepter, but not that health advantage from Doran's Blades.
Yeah, I mean, Sivir right now sitting
Kind of
at
shuts down Tristana's potential rocket jump
125
aggression.
CS, so actually has a kill advantage just in CS alone onto Tristana, plus a little bit more.
Gragas needs some mana, but he might be close to Catalyst level up to get a surge of mana there.
Yeah, it
left
looks like
click on him,
he's
see
gonna
the
do that
orange
for a
bar.
little bit. Almost has...
Yeah, he's about to level up, so he's just going full power.
Going to go for that Rod of Ages. Lee Sin going top to cover the push by Singed.
They're ready to finish this
Lots
tower.
of pings bottom by Purple, actually.
Yeah, Ari's coming for a bush gank here.
And right now, Purple's actually the only one with a Dragon Ward, so when Dragon comes back up, they're going to have the advantage.
Oh, I didn't grab a Dragon
there
timer.
with the vision. Ari going for the charm through the bushes. Now Spirit rushing in.
Zillion
So
maybe
much
forced to ult
burst
himself.
damage on
Oh,
Zillion.
doesn't get it in time.
Doesn't get it. That is unfortunate. Tristana left alone. Ignited. Hugging a turret. Kennen is meanwhile
Kennen
coming.
just in time here, but
my gosh, I think
they
she
really have to
flashed
finish
back in
Ari
there,
or
stun.
no,
Pick up the kill
Tristana.
Tristana. Ari playing a great kite game right here.
Charm
Kennen
trading
at
with
very,
Shuriken.
very low health. We might see some boomerangs to try to get that hit. The bouncing blade actually bounces between all the minions, and if he tries to run for this, he needs a lightning surge to get out of this. Dodges the charm. Great job. Oh, just barely survives. Doesn't catch the comeback true damage. And Kennen's going to barely escape out of this. Meanwhile, Lee Sin tangoing with Singed top. And now a heavy push on the bottom. Gangplank picking up a kill on Kennen. He's sleeping.
Barrage on him, or no, wait. Gangplank's Gangplank just used Cannon Barrage.
Yes,
it just started its cooldown. We missed it.
Very, very smart move.
Singed's getting very low up top here.
Kill.
And it looks like Lee Sin got him.
And looks like Purple is going to get a dragon here. And by the way, if you are just tuning in with us, this is the finals of Gottacon 2012 League of Legends tournament that's been running for almost 17 hours at this point. Started at 8 or 9 yesterday and is still running in as we are here at 10:22 a.m. So both these teams, endurance teams, getting through the bracket, and two of the best teams of this tournament by far. So glad to see that we got a rematch. Definitely the best early game of Gottacon 2012. Really close game. It looked like 25 minutes. Completely had the game won. And then PPSP came all the way back in an exciting fashion, layering Pantheon ults and Fiddlesticks ults, and actually coming back into the game, winning it. And definitely the best game that we saw so far, even this match game.
Definitely an incredible viewing. I look forward to watching the archive on Twitch if it's going to be there.
For sure. And you can find that actually on YouTube and twitch.tv at /RaiseYourWeaponMedia.
Oh, you guys started uploading them already?
We will be up later today.
Excellent. Maybe queued up as we speak. I can't wait.
So now we have Tristana trying to farm 122.
The Zeal advantage.
122 to 159. So Sivir doing a great job farming bottom. They got the turret. So bottom lane being won handily by Purple. Singed looping around here, doing some aggressive warding. I like this. I'd like to see it maybe a little bit more towards
Well,
blue golem as well.
He really doesn't care if he gets caught because he wants
enemies
to chase him. He's so tanky.
They both have great minds think alike, except for one has an oracle, so one is thinking ahead of the other one.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
They really need to make a priority out of killing Soraka to deny them that gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of gold. I mean,
it's
basically worth 2 kills at this point. I mean, you get the extra 400 gold of denying that oracle.
Super slow on Sivir here, but
yeah, a lot of focus.
Sivir doesn't care. She can fight while standing still.
Yes, she can. And getting blown up cannon
here.
Saw him at that ward. That is very, very unfortunate.
Pirate ult big fight
going
here.
down. This is very, very dangerous for Blue. They're in full retreat on the hunt up. The rest of our team chasing Ari. Sure enough, going to have some spirit rushes, but runs around the wrong angle, but still able to catch up. Gragas is absolutely destroyed, getting charmed. Tristana actually popping Ghost to actually get out of this in time.
All 5
Zillion
of them
should
are
speed up himself.
Push crazy.
Look at this push. Purple, no fear. I think it's going to chase into the base already. It's only got 21 minutes in. Singed eating the
inner turret's still up.
Yeah, and no one rotating. Lee Sin, meanwhile, pushing top. He should get this top turret. But Purple can easily get the second turret if they want to.
Yeah, if they come back. Oh, no, they can't engage now.
Here we go. Boomerang played.
Sivir's ready.
There it is. Just misses. Great flash out of it. I don't think he actually needed that, but
time warp out of that.
Wants to be safe. Has to make sure he's safe. So bottom turret's going to go down. Meanwhile, Lee Sin took top turret. Singed pushing mid for his team. They could have another easy rotate.
I kind of thought Lee Sin would keep going.
Yeah, and Purple has actually pushed up their lead to an 8K lead now, which you're really going to see it. They're going to go back and shop now, and then once they spend that effective gold, Most of them sitting in there. Actually, Sivir with 3K spends it instantly. What new toy we bought? Edge. Finishing off Infinity Edge. Yeah. Has his Berserker Greaves as well, so very, very strong.
Singe going for Rylai's next. He's got his Giant's Belt up front. Definitely not going to die in the next tower dive.
Looks like blue has grouped up here. In mid, we might see
kind of
push. You're going to spread out now, actually. Tristana go back to bottom of the farm. And this kind of is the advantage now. If you lose your first few turrets, you can actually have a lot of room to farm, but you need a lot of wards to protect yourself still. And the enemy team needs a lot of wards to protect themselves, but they have this advantage, so if they do roam, they could possibly pick up Tristana and Zilean out of position.
Zilean could use an Oracle too, and he's actually pretty safe with it because he can time warp himself and get away from a lot of things.
He could,
especially because they don't really have any CC that can catch him except Charm. So
yeah, maybe, but at the same time, I feel like Zilean's very squishy as well.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of ages, which is kind of a classic item on Zilean.
Whenever he barely gets caught, he gets picked.
Well, Lee Sin going in
without backup. Actually, just realized it's Soraka, so probably thinks he's safe. Back out, this another race.
Oh, he's able to see the enemy though with his Sonic
Warden
Wave.
Going down by both teams at this point.
Who needs wards when you have Sonic Wave, See through your enemy's eyes.
It looks like blue going to go for a heavy push bottom, but we know what happens each time they get chased all the way to base by a 5-man.
A bit late here.
So maybe, what we saw last time, blue team might be able to put together a good team fight with their AoE and their AP characters. Now here we go. Lee Sin team is split up. Need to regroup. Need to focus on these bottom three first if they can.
They're going to focus on Ari,
damage. That explosive cast misses a lot here, but Kennen comes in, stunning. Ari's going to be blown up instantly. Singe so tanky though in this fight, and so much other focus damage. Great Pirate Ult catching so many members of blue. Kennen trying to get out of this lightning rush away, but he's going to be too slow. He seems like he's going to loop up.
It looks like Zilean managed to chrono
bottom
shift
is
Kennen.
safe, but they will catch Kennen. Kennen going down, and right now blue just can't really push out. That was ill-advised to push that turret. I mean, they just got chased all the way back into their base past the turret. I don't know what made them think that they would be safe.
They tunnel visioned Ari, but Sivir is like equally or more dangerous.
I mean, yeah, you got to pay attention to those AP carries, but that Pirate Ult so effective in that fight. They actually sat in it while they were focusing Ari.
It's true.
That Kennen actually ulted and zoomed into it, so, got to pay attention to
take out Ari.
Yes.
Determined to not let Ari
but
escape.
That is the advantage actually of purple team. They are very, very mobile with the Singed ult and the on the hunt ult from Sivir, so it gives them great chance.
And raise morale, even more move speed.
Raise morale, and you also have Ari dashing in there with Spirit Rush, so it's going to be really hard to actually disengage from this team, let alone catch them in a team fight, if blue wanted to. So
hence why Lee Sin has Frozen Mallet, I think. Really just skipping Trinity Force, going for full power slow. I very rarely see Frozen Mallet on Lee Sin.
Yes, usually not typical. I mean, you can see it and have the froze mods, but Dragon's now
These
Purple
guys got
wants
their dragon
another
timer.
Dragon. Purple all over this. Very, very smart play right now. I like how solid this play is coming out from Purple.
There's only 4 of them there. Who's missing on blue team? They might be able to get a 5v4 engage. Don't have any wards.
Barrel through the wall, hitting Singe. Singe doesn't even care. Gets his juice box.
No, Sivir going 1v1 with Kennen.
Great exhaust onto Kennen. Kennen's going to ult now. Try to pick up as much as he can, but he's going to die before he has any chance to get the full benefit of that ult. And Kennen behind is no good. And Zilean's going to ult himself, but really, no, he's not.
No, he won't. He'd rather come back to life and have it ready. He's that much of a team player.
Having a lot of trouble. Explosive Cast actually not pushing away anybody.
Explosive Cast getting nothing.
And there's the Pirate Ult trying to pick up. Flash out of it.
Nope.
Going to be safe. Tristana, great job. And Purple pressing their advantage really hard. This is actually the best play I've seen from Purple all game. Just picking up all those buffs. They have all the timers down. Pushing all these turrets very well. Know how to push lanes. So what are we going to see from Purple now? Shading up towards blue, going to steal some buffs. That would be very smart at this point. Starve their opponents out, get even more of a buff and gold advantage. When you are ahead, get more ahead. A little bit of StarCraft 2 adage from our Tosis there, actually, applied to League of Legends.
Well, it definitely holds true in League of Legends.
It does.
Leaving a mini lizard behind, but Gragas will clean it up real quick.
I mean, right now, what a lot of the pros are saying is the meta is get a little bit of advantage early and then just keep snowballing that. And if you do the right moves, I mean, they feel like it is kind of a little bit of a mathematical equation at this point. If you do the right moves early and just keep on the dragons, keep on the pushes in the correct way, you will win the game pretty much automatically if you can get that early advantage. And Purple right now just doing the best with their advantage.
I guess we're seeing a resurgence of early game dominator champions in competitive play, like seeing Moscow 5 picking AD Kennen and unusual builds on Urgot and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly. And Cassiopeia picks obviously from TSM and the same, referencing IM Kiev, very much the same forethought there. Build an early team, get that early game advantage, and just keep snowballing that.
Still no guys like Garen and Pantheon, though, or even Xin, who do have really good early game, but just kind of lousy scaling and usefulness.
Yeah. And right now, I think the problem, especially with a Kennen, is when you get a little bit behind the enemy team, it's hard to have a lot of effectiveness with that ult. Has the stun, but not the damage backup.
Not a very good explosive cask there. Just kind of busted Sivir into a wall. Kennen's going to get glued despite the time warp.
Getting chased down by Purple. And look, that is that high mobility. Lee Sin just getting swarmed. And right now, I think I don't like the Zillion. I don't like the Zillion support so far in this game.
Yeah, he's just kind of
hasn't really been working out.
Not enough to go around. Doesn't have
Pirate
a
ult. There we go. Focus back on the Gragas. Gragas thought it was confident.
Nice chrono shift on Gragas, and he even gets a kill.
He will survive that, but then get blown up instantly. Yeah. Purple 2 farmed.
No AP.
It's much like a Guardian Angel. It doesn't give you enough life at this point to survive the follow-up burst from the rest of the team surrounding you. So only if you fall early is it as effective. And they should be able to get this. Purple, I think, if they get this Baron, this should seal the deal. Maybe they go back and buy, then just push lanes really, really hard.
Sivir
should be able to get a bunch of turrets out of this.
If not more here.
So. Yeah, Sivir sitting at 205 CS, the most CS in the game. Purple also farmed up 11K. So 11K from Sivir at almost... sorry. No, 11K
not
total gold.
Digits.
No, 11K total gold at this point in the game at 28 minutes in.
Oh, yeah, 11K total.
Yeah.
Wow, that
is sick.
7-1.
That is 4K above any other member on blue team. So she has a straight up above infinity edge on anybody on the opposing team.
We're going to have to see some pretty miraculous play here, but so far Elite Warriors has really proven himself in the role of AD carry. Is just only reaching critical mass and truly carrying.
Elite Warriors has been pretty on fire, but we're going to need a really good game from him this game.
Last time he was -1 KDR.
Yes.
Really roared back and surprised us.
Yes. But at this point, PPSP, they have the winner's advantage. So if they lose this game, it will go to a game 2. And then it'll be up to whoever wins that game. And right now, Purple looks like they might win this, so we might have a game 2.
They'll probably just win it outright.
Yeah,
right here.
25 minutes. Looking very, very strong at this point in the game.
Just about living up to their name. They got Baron around right after 25
they have this
minutes.
Baron, and they're pushing all the lanes. They just need to make sure they get some turrets out of this. They should get an inhib. They have enough advantage. They can even 5-man up and push hard. Singe, I'd like to see them all group up.
Honestly, Singe should split push. He didn't even get Baron.
I mean, he couldn't split push,
Nobody's
but split push you usually do when you're behind as well, too. And I feel like they can just 5-man push in, dive a turret if they even want to at this point.
Oh, for sure. If Singe is there, they could just
So Singe rotating down. Here it comes. The play call. Trying to seal out this game. Got to be careful, though. I think they have flashbacks, though, of the Pantheon Fiddle ults where they were pushing down turrets and losing before. So here we go. Gragas jumping in. Very ill-advised. Could have been charmed right away. Going to get that Zillion ult to protect him. Dragon kick out by Sid. Trying to keep him out of the fight. But there's that power to dive in there. Almost 4 kills already. Tristana. Oh, those are not your friends. Don't want to be there. And Singe doing work, just diving in that turret. Look at the Purple team. Sivir, the only one getting low at all. GG is coming down, so we will have a game 2. It looks like 25 minutes, winning game 1 of the final, the grand finals of Gottacon 2012. So coming up from the losers bracket, we will have a game 3
or game 2. Yeah,
a game 2. Sorry,
for double grand finals.
Yes, there you go.
Finals.
Here we go. So stick with us. We have the team's remake, and we will have a game 2. And I'm excited. One team. PPSP won the first game. 25 minutes to come back. Won the second game. So now we're even. Now we have the true rubber match tiebreaker between so far the 2 best teams at Gottacon.